Oh, no. It's part 2 of our Christmas special, everybody.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Lake City Variety. This is the part 2 of our D&D Christmas one-shot brought to you by Bruno with special guest Gabe.
Yeah.
Gabe.
Hey, Gabe, come back from the kitchen. We can't hear you. Get out of there.
I'm making ramen.
I made that for you. Don't even lie.
You did.
All right.
The cup of noodles is the play for sure.
It is.
Yeah. At this point, the Christmas holiday is over, but we ask you guys to stick around for the finale of our Christmas one-shot, Christmas-themed one-shot. So,
Let's get right into the news.
Right there.
All right.
Give us a little recap.
Yeah, absolutely. So, welcome.
last time on Lake City Variety.
Dun dun. No, this isn't Law and Order.
Bum, 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 bum,
Or is it?
bum.
I'm a
Bum.
cleaning lady. A dead body. Sorry.
Did you catch the game last weekend? That ref should get his eyes checked.
Oh gosh.
Stumble across a dead body.
There we go. All right. So right now, to recap for everyone watching and then the players here, we had just set off from Winterfell by request of Mr. Hanky, the elf on a shelf who used to work for Santa Claus. He told you that there was a vampire that had come and completely changed the North Pole and is planning on using all of the letters from... Sorry, I don't know what that was. A really loud noise. It's dun dun.
Do-do-do-do.
To say the jokes, you do have to speak into a mic, Gabe.
It's actually a computer vampire.
There we go.
Nice.
Nice.
The vampire is planning on using the letters from all of the children as invitations into all of the homes because, as we know, the vampires have to be invited in
They do.
to create his own little army of vampire spawn. So this is a very serious situation that you guys have been asked to go to the North Pole and solve. So real quick, do we want to just go around and you can share your names, your character names, and then what maybe class you are? Starting with you, Hermie.
Well, my name is Hermie. I'm a rogue, but I really just want to be a dentist, honestly.
You found some dentist equipment, so you're well on your way.
I did some magic ones.
I'm Bumble. I'm a Yeti. I just hang out in my cave most of the time, but these two seem like they're interesting for once.
I am Rudolph, and I am a split class fighter bard. A
Yikes.
very charismatic one.
A very too strong fighter bard.
Yeah, I'm a buff reindeer with a singing complex. So, pretty fun.
It honestly reminds me of the real Rudolph, so there you go. All right. Well, you guys had traveled north. About halfway to the North Pole, you stumbled across a gingerbread house with some pretty surprising gingerbread figures in it who tried to isolate and attack you. Paul is reminding me to play music. It is very quiet, apparently.
I can sing. Rudolph likes to sing.
No, we're good. We're actually good. Thank you, Gabe. Anyway,
This
so
is me, actually.
gingerbread men.
Yes, the gingerbread man who tried to isolate and attack you, hoping for their next meal. They quickly became the next meal, if you know what I mean. They're gingerbread. So. We had just taken a long rest with Hermie sick on the floor from eating too much cookie, and Rudolph had
No
just
regrets.
discovered that the horrors of what these gingerbread people had been up to, while Bumble has been chilling in snowbanks and lifting buildings. It is now morning.
Gotta get swole.
Gotta get swole. It is now morning, a very bright clear day, sunny, full of life and happiness and what looks to be a very joy-filled day. It is now the day before Christmas Eve. What do you want to do? Also, Hermie, you wake up and you feel a lot better.
I wake up and sit up in the snowbank.
That's
it.
Does that like make a noise? Like, does that rumble the house?
Him sitting up from the snow?
I don't know. He's
It's
literally
like-
18 feet tall.
Yeah, dude, it's like I mean, you can hear like little thugs,
Excuse
but
me,
it doesn't like rumble
I'm
the house.
18'10".
I'm sorry. Almost 19 feet
There
tall.
you go.
Thank you for making him feel validated. That's great.
Serenity
Normalize giants.
normalized giants.
He's taller
Giants
than
are
a
okay.
2-story building.
I am. I'm taller than our actual Lake City Variety studio.
That's
Surprising, this is not a 2-story building.
I mean, including the rest of it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna nibble on some gumdrops for breakfast.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I
There-
pull some ramen instant lunch out of my pocket. No, I'm kidding. I eat some house.
The house tastes like
That's a good house.
chicken cup of noodles.
Is it? I'm gonna tell them about the bones in the shed too.
Is that stew still there?
The stew is
Guys?
no. He dumped the stew out on the ground
no.
outside.
I could have ate that.
You could have ate that. You could have ate a lot of things, but that was human, my friend.
Oh, there was humans in that? I just saw stew and I got hungry.
Yeah, I saw fingers, and there's way more body parts and bones in the shed.
That's
There's-
fine.
There's even a reindeer in that room over there. I didn't want to tell you guys last night.
Oh, was he a
because it
cousin of
kinda
yours?
Scaring me. Well, I found this jingle bell. I don't have any family.
R.I.P. Dasher. Rest in spaghetti.
Bye, Mom.
You guys are about half day's journey away from Santa's village at the North Pole.
We should leave.
I agree. I think we need to save this holiday.
I pick both of them up and I say, it's time to make like a tree and head out.
Amazing.
Nice. Did you guys want to take anything from the gingerbread house with you? Like,
Yeah, as much gingerbread as I
Yeah.
could have.
you all have some gingerbread taking with you
I
now, so
would-
you won't starve.
I don't want to eat gingerbread. I'll take like some gumdrops.
Yeah,
But
you do that. It's that counts for like a quarter day's rations because it's just sugar.
Yeah, my blood sugar is like real high. But
As
don't
he-
worry about me. I'll be fine.
as he sips on a nice ice cold RC. I don't know what that is.
Race car cola. No,
It's reindeer cola.
Reindeer cola.
Reindeer cola. It's Royal Crown.
All right. So as you guys draw near to Santa's village or Santa's keep,
Mhm.
you come
He's
across.
at a castle.
Santa has a keep.
He has a
Heck
keep.
yeah.
What the heck?
You come across a small, almost it's a snowman, but it's only 2 snowballs high. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not like
Yeah, it's
normal
missing a
one.
head.
Oh, it's a midget.
Wait,
Wow, look at that
yeah.
guy.
is it missing a head or is it just a small snowman?
No, it's just a small snowman.
Okay.
The decapitated snowman.
So as you near Santa's village, you notice that the normally bright and cheery Christmas tree forest that surrounds the village, as you know, Hermie and Rudolph, you've been up there a few times as well.
My favorite place.
They've gone strangely barren and thorny, and there's like
Hmm.
starting to be like twisted vines and stuff that are very, very kind of ugly to look at. There's no woodland critters or no animals at all. It's very desolate. Instead, there seem to be bats swarming around even during the day, which is very odd. And then there's this weird fog that seems to be laying very low in the distance right towards Santa's village. The small snowman you see is wearing a vest and a bowler's hat, and he's singing Silver and Gold and playing a banjo.
May I join him in his song, singing harmony?
Absolutely. What does this sound like?
I set him down to let him do this.
Silver and gold. It's not the melody because it's harmony. Because I'm an alto and he's singing baritone. But
Can you roll performance for me?
yes,
First roll of the night, baby.
that's a 2 on the die.
Ooh, a 2 crew.
Oofed
Ooh,
up.
I hope
Well.
that's a good modifier.
That's a dub.
Yikes.
I believe that is a 6.
A 6. As you sing through the remainder of the song, it's probably only 30 more seconds of singing, but it makes it sound really bad, unfortunately. He looks at you as he's playing his little banjo. He's like, shakes his head a little bit and finishes the song, but still ends up smiling at the end and says, well, I'm glad you still have Christmas spirit around here.
The trees are looking gloomy.
They're looking really gloomy. I haven't been up to Santa's keep, but from what I
Why
can
does
see,
Santa have a keep?
for all of his elves, of course.
Couldn't just have like a couple huts or something?
Nope.
No, you have to keep us locked up.
Apparently you, because you take a nice 6-day vacation.
He lets you know. He points off in the direction of the fog and says, Santa's keep is just ahead. First castle on the left. Matter of fact,
Did you mean the only castle?
the only castle on the left?
Is there one on the right?
No.
Oh. That's where I'm going to build mine. I'm going to build mine on the right.
Someday, Yeti.
Do you want to say anything else to this banjo playing snowman, or would you like to continue?
So, were you created, or did you just roll into like existence, or what's your deal?
I'm held here probably by the power of magic and Christmas.
Yeah, but like, did like elves make you or something? Think
if
of the
I-
beginning of
I
your
don't know.
life, your first
What if
moments.
I take off your top hat?
What is this?
I
Sorry.
take off his hat.
My
Would
top
I know
hat's
this
completely-
this
I still
snowman's
sing.
name?
His bowler hat?
Have I met him
He-
before?
You've seen him before, you've heard him singing before, but you've never known his name.
Or take off his vest?
He's now just a plain snowman. He's like, I would very much appreciate it if I could have that. It's kind of a staple of mine.
Bumble.
What if I make you taller? And I start rolling a very good-sized snowball. Like, for me, a palm-sized snow, fits in my hand.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I would just make me a more prominent musician up here in the North Pole.
We're
Yeah.
all about the musicians.
And I set down the ball, and then I pick him up and put him on top of that, and then try to, like, join it, like, his bottom to the new snowball, and then give him back his vest.
He starts playing a very cheerful melody.
Yeah, try to move around. Can you move around?
He's just, I mean, he kind of like shifts from side to side and can make it a little ways, but it's incredibly slow.
This is a job for me. I take out my wand
Good idea.
and I absolutely do a dance and prance around the snowman and wish with all of the Christmas spirit in my heart that he can hop around like the ancient legend of I can't remember his name.
Frosty?
Frosty the
Yes,
Snowman.
Frosty the Snowman. And I
He starts
tap him on the head with my wand.
He gives a little shiver as your wand like emits little sparks. He starts to sing the Frosty the Snowman song, but then stops. He's like, "No, I'm not Frosty. Frosty's up in Santa's keep."
Oh, well, I suppose it would make sense for him to sing his song then.
Do you guys need anything else, or are you off to?
I'm currently making a second snowball to make
I'm
it
actually
even
gonna
bigger.
Ask him
Oh, sir, I don't think I want to be very much bigger than I am right now.
Too bad. You're being bigger.
What's your
Please.
Bumble? Let the man live.
I'm going to make him bigger.
What's your name?
I
My
pick
name.
him up and join him to the new snowball.
I'm now looking up
Do you
at
actually
him.
do this?
I actually do this.
Can I be put down?
You are down. This is your new bottom.
He tries to move, and he's not movable at this point. He does not have the strength to move
Perfecto.
this.
He's perfect. He's finished. Give him his hat back. Give me his hat so I can give him his hat back.
I give Bumble his hat.
Yeah, put his hat on his head.
He looks sad, and it starts like he's still playing the same melody, like happy
Bumble.
melody, but it's just
He's
It's
fine.
in a dissonant key now. It's in a minor key.
What do you want me to
sorry.
do now? Chop him in half? That would hurt him.
No,
Please.
just pick him up and
Please chop
put
him
him
in
next
half.
to the snowman.
Fine.
Or
I
make
chop
him a
in
friend.
half.
Oh gosh.
It's not painful at all. He was just merely set on top of this pieces of snow.
Oh.
And back to his original height now. He starts playing a happier melody. He's like, man, this has been fun.
I chop him in half.
Do you want
again.
to join us? We're gonna save Santa.
I have to stay here and point people to the North Pole. That's what I was.
Yeah, but what
made
if they
here to
come
do.
from other directions?
What if there's no
This
North
just seems
Pole?
to be the way that they come.
What's your name?
What's your purpose in life?
My purpose is to point people to Santa's Keep.
What's your first memory?
It is just ahead. First castle on the left.
Do you
Matter
remember
of
being
fact,
born?
the only castle on the left.
When you were rolled together in your mother's womb? Do you remember that?
I am beautifully and wonderfully made.
I chop him in half again.
I'm now half the size. This one hurts. Okay.
Please, sir, I beg of you, your name.
He screams out as he's no longer able to hold his banjo. He is not mad. He's just horribly depressed because he can no longer play his banjo. You see like little tiny like frozen icicles like coming from his eyes as he starts weeping.
I put him back. I put him back quickly.
He like sniffles. He's like,
Oh my
if you
god!
guys want to go ahead, I'd be fine just sitting here by myself.
I
for a
pick him up.
Bubble!
You're coming with us.
Please leave me alone.
I wished for a friend, and I'm getting a friend.
Bumble,
Well, if
I'll
you-
be your friend. But
If you wish
you
for
don't even know this
something,
guy's
you should
name.
go ask Santa.
I have for the past 60 years. Nothing. You're coming
Have you
with
been
me.
good?
Yes.
You just tore
Roll,
someone in
roll
half.
deception
Yep.
right now.
Roll
You
deception.
just tore someone in half, boyo.
In all this, he hasn't said a name, correct?
No,
He hasn't had a chance. Amazing.
hit me with that. Hit me with that good deception roll.
That's not a good roll. It's not a good roll.
-1.
Like, I think I remember hearing about you. Actually, you've been on the naughty list since before you were born.
I kick his head. I'm very mad at hearing this, and I kick his head towards the keep.
Can you
I
roll
will-
the hit?
Yeah, I can.
I will attempt to catch said head.
Okay.
I'm gonna kick it real far.
Then, so you do this. You're trying.
Oh
to
my
attempt
gosh.
It's an 8 to hit.
It does not. Gabe catches your. Are you trying to kick him? He
I'm trying to kick his head.
He like blocks your foot from hitting the snowman's head.
Oh, I wasn't gonna block him. I was just gonna catch the head when it flew into the air.
Oh well, in that case, you missed the head.
Oh, okay. I whiffed.
Okay, now I'm gonna stand in front of him,
Okay,
and
you
I'm
do
gonna be
this.
disappointed.
I start walking off
Bumble.
very angry towards the keep.
You do this.
Very, very upset.
Okay, I'm gonna turn
Wow.
around.
Very
I'm gonna
much not okay.
unshovel this snowman,
Great.
and I'm gonna once again ask. I never caught your name.
I was never given a name.
How about Jack?
I love it.
Cool.
Every
Well,
time you come this way, I'd love to sing another duet with you.
I can't
I
wait to
believe you're
sing with you
Rudolph,
too.
I'm very proud that he recognizes me. I'm like, yeah.
Well, good luck saving Christmas.
Thank you. Can I ask you one last question? Because
Of
you've been
course.
here a long time. I'm gonna pull out that sleigh bell I found.
Mhm.
Do you recognize this?
He stares at it. He's like, that looks like it was once the sleigh bell of Santa's lead reindeer.
But I'm Santa's lead reindeer. I suppose I haven't always been.
Ooh.
You currently have not been
Oh,
Santa's lead reindeer yet.
okay. I understand. Would I know
Ha,
the name
poser.
of Santa's lead reindeer?
This reindeer wasn't any of. It wasn't the classic,
Yeah,
Dasher
yeah, okay.
or Prancer or anything
probably
like
like
that.
Bash.
Go ahead, name another one.
Or like Fireball.
It was Slasher.
the hash-slinging slasher.
Ashling
was the
Slasher
lead reindeer of Santa's.
I remember
Santa's
Slasher.
sleigh.
Slasher.
What a great game.
Wow.
I'm like, okay, thank you. I found it in a not so great place.
Well, you should hold on to it. Maybe Santa will like it being returned.
I think I will. All right, I'll see you later, Jack. And then I'm gonna gallop away.
All right.
Bye, Jack.
I've been moving towards the North Pole this whole time.
They have to sprint to catch up to you. But as you get closer, it starts to get foggier.
My nose is shining.
Your nose is shining. That's great. It makes a nice little. You can see.
I point him I pick him up and use him like a flashlight.
I allow this.
You do this.
Yeah.
With this, it's pretty easy to see everywhere around you. The snow, like the hard-packed snow that you were walking on, slowly starts to turn into cobblestone as some small huts appear as you walk through. And then you see the silhouette through the fog of a large castle in front of all of you. Around these tiny huts and on these cobblestone streets, everything appears to be really muted colors. The elves that walk the streets almost seem like they're wearing like gray rags instead of like any type of normal clothes, which you notice Hermie as being very, very unusual. And they all seem to be kind of like in a trance. They don't notice that you're they hardly notice that you're walking around the streets with them.
I'm not noticed for once.
Yes. Well, this is strange.
I don't want to be set down. I don't like walking on cobblestone.
Are you gonna chip a hoof?
Please don't set me down.
Well,
Fears cobblestone.
just throws him on the ground.
Just chuck him at the ground. I'm kidding. I do not. But I continue to use him like a flashlight.
That's great. Where would you like to go in this?
And since he hasn't
village?
protested, I don't think that this is a bad thing to do. Is just pick up people and use
Yeah.
them.
Are there any signs on the buildings saying which way is which?
Most of this looks like residential elf life, but you can see the keep ahead of you, which is where all the toys are made, as well as where Mr. and Mrs. Claus and the reindeer stables and everything like that.
I mean, maybe we should head to the keep.
I'm in agreement.
Bumble?
These elves are really strange.
They seem pretty normal to me. This is about
They're
what I
not
remember
normal.
them looking like.
You've literally seen me, right?
Well, I mean, every time I've seen an elf, actually, they are acting strange. They're not throwing things at me. They're not running away.
They don't seem to be frightened of you at all. They
Oh,
seem
cool.
to be.
Yeah, I
like,
mean, then
whenever they glance up,
I mean, they're not normal, but it's a turn for the better, in my opinion.
whenever they look up at you,
Aw,
it's almost
poor
like a
Bumble.
glassy, glossed over expression across their face.
Yeah, like I said, a turn for the better.
I love you, Bumble.
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
As you approach the keep, there's the main. This keep is massive. It's very big. So even Bumble can fit inside the main doors. Like it's a huge stone archway with huge wooden doors in it. There's five 5 snowmen in like a line in front of the doors. They don't appear to be moving or have any expression at all, and they look less like snow and more like polished like marble.
Bumble, could you set me down?
Yeah. Just set him down.
I don't like the cobblestone, but I'm going to slowly clop up to these statues cautiously.
Roll the chip a hoof.
So you notice that, like I said before, they are oddly less like snow. Like they're not soft. They're still freezing cold, but they're like rock solid.
They don't move.
They don't move. They don't have any sign of movement.
I'm gonna take my little wand and tap on one.
Little like colorful sparks fly as you like tap on them. Nothing happens, but as you're looking at these snowmen, each of them is different slightly. One of them has boots. One of them has a corncob pipe. One has a button nose, and one has 2 eyes made out of coal, and the last one has an old top hat.
Wait a second.
I gathered them all together.
You gather all of the...
Yeah, I just like remove all of them, take the articles of clothing off, make one big snowman, and put the clothing on it.
On your own snowman
Yeah.
that you made, not
Yeah.
one of the other ones.
Yeah, not any of the other ones.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
I sing Frosty the Snowman.
Nothing happens.
Can I take the stuff off of
Was
Paul's
a
snowman and
jolly
put it
happy
onto one of the icy
fellow
ones?
with a corncob pipe and a
Yes.
button nose and 2 eyes.
Just
So-
all on the same one.
Yep. So as you do this, all of the snowmen seem to like break their like icy outside and like shiver off. And
Oh, something happens when he does a thing with his snowman. I see how it is, Santa.
No, it's okay, Yogi,
then
Yeti.
the snowmen that you put every
Tapping my toe or what?
the one
Yeah.
snowman Hermie that you are next to shakes it off, has like a confused expression for a second, and then a huge evil grin, and swipes at you with his branch arms.
I'm like, Hermie, you did it! Ah!
This is stupid.
You're gonna get hit.
Does 13 hit you?
Does not.
And then he swings his other branch arm at you. And I crit. with
Crit
this
does
branch
not
arm.
hit.
The crit hits.
I have auto crit defense.
You take 12 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then can everybody roll for initiative for me?
Yes. Oh boy. That's a 2 crew.
Oh yeah.
Did you roll worse than me? Did I?
That's a 14 crew.
Oh. I saw the 1.
1 sec. Let me get all of your names typed onto here.
Aye.
Let me start. Rudolph, you got a 2.
4, but yeah.
That actually changes where you're at, so that's good.
Ding ding ding. Ding
gosh.
ding 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 ding.
How did someone roll lower than a 4? Well,
All right. Bumble, what'd you
not
get?
rolling a 1?
Okay.
I rolled a 16.
What did you
Sorry, I rolled a 16.
Boom, 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 boom.
And then you
Bumble's
rolled
eating my
a...
noodles.
14.
All right. after this surprising start and quick hits from this Frosty character, you guys seem to regroup really fast and seem to have the upper hand in quicker strikes. So Bumble, it is your turn. There's
Can
one.
I do Cone of Cold?
Yeah.
I inhale deeply, and then trying to get as many of them lined up in front of me as I can.
You are able to hit all of them.
I exhale this just wave of frost and ice, like a very
Nice.
powerful gale. I need you to roll Constitution saves on all of them. DC 14.
Both of them succeed.
There's
only
two?
there's
Well,
only-
sorry, I rolled the non-Frosty ones as a group, but Frosty rolled by himself.
Okay.
But
oh, that's a decent roll. That's going to be 18, so 9 damage to each of them.
great.
Or they both failed, you mean?
They both succeeded.
Oh, so 9. 9 to each.
Can I not have this and this open at the same time? Okay, there we go. They seem to be covered with a fresh, thick, snowy, icy character. They don't seem to be too bothered by it.
All right.
Hermie.
I take my rapier.
Well, they were frozen before, so who'd have thought that they wouldn't be frozening it? Christmas sucks.
Christmas sucks. Take my rapier.
Yep.
I'm gonna stab Frosty in the heart.
'Kay.
And I have advantage because he hasn't gone
You've
yet.
had a rapier this whole time?
Yeah. Well, does a 19 hit him?
It does.
All right, and it crits.
'Kay.
So he's taking at least 14 damage.
Hermie,
Yes.
you're a god.
Thank you.
I hit first, therefore I crit.
I hit first. I crit. I have advantage. 14 plus 9 plus 4 is 27 damage.
Wow. Amazing.
27
Actually, that's pretty good.
piercing damage to Frosty.
Frosty howls and like shakes his arm branches, but is still there in front of you, breathing this cold, like, you know how you breathe outside and it's like hot air coming out of you? He's breathing and it's like icicles like out of his mouth. It seems like he's blowing cold air out of his mouth.
I'm also going to bonus action disengage and run like 20 feet away.
Rudolph, it is your turn.
I am going to charge the farthest left snowman.
'Kay.
And as I do so, I am going to sing I'm dreaming of a deadly Christmas and give inspiration, or it's not inspiration, sorry, the bardic inspiration to my fellows.
1d6?
Yeah.
Yep, that is 1d6
Yeah.
for you two. Then, it was my second action, to antler charge
Ooh,
the snowman.
spooky.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, let's see it.
I really hope it hits.
High damage, high damage. That was 8 piercing damage. My little tiny
like
antlers.
chunks of snow like fall off of his sides where your antlers were, but he does not collapse.
Cool.
But looks very scared. Very
Nice.
spooked.
Nice, nice.
It is Frosty's turn. Frosty he like is looking at this huge gaping hole that's inside of his like chest. He's like, "Oh no." And like
Oh no!
waddles himself back up to right in front of the keep door and hurls a snowball at you, Hermie.
Nope.
Does a 14 hit?
Does not.
All right. The rest of the snowman. First I'll do the snowman right in front of Gabe. He's going to try to swing at you with his sticky. They're sticks.
Nice.
Arms. The first swing is a 11.
It does not hit.
Swings his other arm is a 23.
It does not hit. Just kidding. That hits. Ouch.
You take 9 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Ouch. That is damage.
And then one more. Snowman waddles over to you. Gabe? Sorry, Rudolph.
That's okay. Yeah, Rudolph.
Uh,
Rudolph is getting hit, but that's okay.
He swings at you, does an 8 hit,
It does not.
and then his second swing is another 12.
Oh, I thought you were saying another 23. A 12 does not hit.
Great.
Man, you're getting
the,
rocked, man.
The other two snowmen, the not
Could've just
Frosties, look at Bumble. They're like, they look at themselves and then look at Bumble. They're like, and like slowly waddle over and start trying to slash.
Try it.
Yeah.
their leg.
Try it. See what happens.
Sideways does 24
Yeah, that hits.
for 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
Second attack from this guy is a 7.
Does not hit.
Nice.
Now the second snowman goes for your other leg.
Okay.
.24.
Again, hits.
Another 9 slashing.
Okay.
The last attack from the snowman is another 7.
Okay. Wow, what a great turn from the snowman.
That's a juice.
That is the end
Some juice
of the
snowman.
combat order, so we're going to go all the way back up to Bumble.
Yeah, I'm gonna slash at this boy right here, the one that hit me the first time.
That hit you the first time?
And
Crush him.
oh, that's gonna be a 24 to hit. How does he like a 24?
He loves it. He says, keep it coming.
Oh, Poppy, keep it coming. 2d8. That's gonna be 8 plus 4, 12 slashing damage.
You demolish the snow. It crumbles into pieces.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Can I use a bonus action to try to attack? Or no?
No.
Okay. That's fine.
Wait, let me read your character sheet real quick, because
I don't have a second attack.
Oh, okay, then no.
Yeah. That's why I asked if I could use my bonus action.
Yeah, that's fair. Do you have any other options for a bonus action?
No.
That's great.
No, I don't.
Perfect.
And my armor is for 0 AC. I have a 13.
Nice.
You're 18 feet tall.
All right.
19.
I believe it is Hermie's turn.
It is. Is there anything I could possibly duck behind?
Bro, it's your strength.
If you move
toss his
another
ass.
20 feet away,
I would try
you can
to.
hide behind like an elf house.
Oh, yeah.
You wish to do that?
Oh, I wish to do that.
You move
I
another
bonus
20.
action hide behind this house.
Okay. You do that.
And I'm a short bow the closest
All right.
snowman I can.
Sounds good. It would be the second snowman that was attacking Bumble.
Excellent. And I'm an unseen attacker?
Mhm.
Excellent.
Well, roll stealth real quick for me.
If he's flanking, he gets it.
He literally ran behind a house, so I'm gonna see if this snowman saw him running towards.
I rolled a 19.
Yeah, but if I'm on one side of him, he gets the sneak attack from
you were
flanking.
hitting.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I was just doing it my way
Okay,
because I
fine.
can.
Well, I rolled a 24. Does it hit?
yes.
Yes,
It also crits.
It's an amazing ability.
it's really fun. I don't know why it's in there, but it's good stuff.
The snowman takes 12 plus 11 damage. 23 damage.
Snowman deleted.
All right, that's my turn.
Great stuff. Rudolph, there is a snowman that is right in front of you that your antlers had just spiked into, and then one just off to your left that was slashing at your sides.
Sweet. I'm gonna do my little duck down between my legs and bring out my broadsword, greatsword.
Great.
With my teeth.
You have a great sword.
I have a great
That's
sword
so funny.
that I hold within my mouth. That's a reindeer.
Good.
Wow.
And as I bring it up, I'm gonna try to uppercut the snowman right in front of me.
Okay.
That's the one I attacked last time.
Yes.
Sweet.
Roll 2 hit.
Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Awesome.
How would you like to kill them?
I would like to. Wow,
That's a good
lot
roll.
Of damage. Anyway,
That's a good roll.
Good job. Real proud.
I think I just want him to explode, like into ice crystals.
Yep.
I
So
got
as you bring your great sword up through the snowman, he just like turns from like a nice like snowman snow, how you make it, into the most powdery snow you can imagine,
awesome.
and blows away.
And then on my upswing, I'm gonna like rear up and then just headbutt the other snowman. With my antlers. Does a 8 hit?
No, it does not. You try to hit this snowman, but it uses its stick arms to like stop your antler.
I'm
Man. That's pretty impressive.
Dang. My little spiky antlers.
From it is now Frosty's turn. Frosty looks over towards the snowman that just poofed into nothing, and hurls a snowball at Rudolph.
No.
You'll be fine.
Does a 14 hit?
It does.
A 14 does hit. You take
Just got bopped by a snowball.
4 cold damage.
Four cold damage. I'm a reindeer. Okay.
And then the snowman that you tried to attack also swings its stick arms at you. Takes one, swings at your side. 21.
That will hit.
That is 9 slashing damage.
I am hurting here.
With its second attack, it tries to hit you.
Uh-oh.
18.
It does hit.
It is 9 slashing damage.
I am alive. I'm hurting.
Yikes, man.
That is the end of Snowman's turn. Bumble, it's back to you.
Is there just Frosty left?
There's
And the snowman
there's
in front of
Frosty
me.
and one snowman that is
I'm gonna
attacking
just go after Frosty.
you. Okay.
I'm gonna punch.
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 Try to hit Frosty.
Trying to punch him. That is an 18.
That hits.
Cool. That is a 13 damage.
How would you like to kill Frosty?
His head gone.
Gone.
His body still
Goodbye,
there.
Frosty.
Head just missing suddenly.
As you do this, the head goes flying off. There's no more top hat on top of him. All of a sudden, the snowman that was attacking you, Rudolph, becomes very solid-like again and freezes back into its almost stone looking form as it was still attacking you. So it is just frozen in its
Okay,
place.
so I have my antlers caught in its stick hands currently.
Yeah, but you can just use an action to break away from it.
Okay, awesome.
And
Can I
you're no
still-
longer in initiative.
Well, how much you hurting, Rudolph?
I somewhat collapse and then get up on my last leg. I'm fine.
No, it's okay. Here, let me perform some dentistry on you.
On what,
And
his
I
leg?
cast my spell, Dentistry.
What does that do?
I
It
open
heals
my
you for a
mouth.
d6 plus 2.
You can use your magic to get an extra +2.
Excellent. That's you heal for 8.
Sweet. I'm
As you
also
heal,
gonna use second wind.
good. As you use second wind, there is a wind actually that blows through the air, almost seeming like it's coming from where Frosty once stood, and it's like a very cold singing voice saying, "I'll be back on Christmas Day," and fades away.
That's tomorrow, guys.
Christmas is tomorrow. It's Christmas Eve tonight.
Should we go save Santa?
Heck yeah. We need Santa if we're gonna face that again.
Sure.
All right. Would you guys like to? The doors of the keep are unlocked as you try to push open the doors. All of you are able to go inside, even you, Bumble. It is a massive great hall. The doors creak as they swing open and reveal, like I said, a massive hall with red carpet that extends all the way up to this throne that's bordered by thick candy cane columns and a gigantic, heavily decorated Christmas tree. There's about 5 feet of stairs that lead up to where the thrones sit, and there's 2 elves standing in the room. They're gleaming in red and green armor, and seated to the right of where you just walked in is an old woman holding a tray full of chocolate chip cookies. And
I ignore her.
then sitting on top of the throne, ahead of you, is a very jolly
Santa
old
has
man.
a throne.
It's a very jolly old man. He looks exactly as how you used to remember Santa, with a red suit and a twinkle in his eye.
I would like a cookie. I'm gonna eat one.
You eat one cookie. You munch into one cookie, and Mrs. Claus smiles. She's like, I'm so happy to see you, Rudolph. Come in. And she encourages all of you guys to come inside. You can heal for 1d4.
I glare at the man in the chair.
I'll eat like 5.
You heal for 1d4.
You become
Nice.
diabetic.
You die.
Diabetically.
Nice.
I have healed a significant amount. I'm feeling much better after that cookie.
Good. Santa welcomes you in. Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas! What brings you 3 into this place today?
Santa, we came here to save you.
Save me? Oh no. I've just been getting ready for Christmas. No need for saving.
I'm gonna look at Mrs. Claus. She show any sign of she
Mrs. Claus.
confused?
Mrs. Claus, she's kept the same smile on her face since you guys have entered. She turns her head very dreamily and says, "Oh yes, he's been very busy getting ready for Christmas indeed."
I'm still glaring at the fat man.
He's smiling back.
Hermie?
Is this the Santa that I remember? Can I roll to... Is there anything strange about him? I don't know how much I've spent around Santa.
Please roll insight.
All right, there you go. Here we go. Wow, this looks exactly like the Santa that I remember. I rolled a 6.
It does. There's
nothing
from
about him
everything
that
you haven't
seems-
seen Santa too much, so as far as you know, this looks like the Santa that you've always known.
As I'm glaring at the man, I start breathing pretty hard. Pretty heavy. Just
Santa, what happened to Frosty?
Frosty Frosty's been acting kind of strange the past few days. A lot more cold-natured. There was someone who passed through here a few days ago that we had to kick out. He was a very odd dude trying to put spells on all of the nature around here.
Is that why the forest is so messed up?
I assume that that's probably some
And-
lingering effects of that magic, yes.
All of your elves are depressing and sad.
Have you been outside your home?
Why have you made me be alone forever? And I start charging at the old man to punch him.
He, like, stands up very quickly for being how big he is.
I'm
and
Try to bite the
I'm gonna
hair
try to-
on
I'm gonna
his
try to
legs
punch
and
him.
hold him back.
you try... Okay, so... Well, first of all, Mr. Claus will move backward as you start to charge him. There's only like 5 feet of space behind him, but he moves back against the wall and is like, Mrs. Claus, elves, would you tell the others that there's someone trying to attack me? I gotta get going. This is Christmas Eve, you know. And did you want to try to restrain or hold back Bumble at all?
I'm gonna try, but my heart's not in it.
He completely runs free. If you would like to make a swing at Mr. Claus,
I would. I would really like to punch this man who's made me stay alone forever, with not even granting me the friend that I asked for every year for 60 years.
This music is so fitting.
17 to hit.
It does hit. And sorry, continue.
It's 7 damage.
As you punched him, correct?
I did punch him, yeah.
As you punch him, your hand goes slightly through. You feel your punch connect, but it goes slightly through the outside of his jacket and his chest where you punched him into a much smaller being.
This is very fitting
This is the
music.
most music choice.
But it still looks like Santa.
And I hit him. I hit something solid.
You did hit something solid.
What happens after this?
As you do this, the Santa that you see in front of you starts to slowly glimmer and fade away, and in the place of what Santa used to be stands an almost like business-like man with slicked back hair, a mustache, and a very long like trench coat. And he says, "Ow. Well, now that I guess you know that it's me."
You're not Santa. You smell like beef and cheese.
Wait, where's Santa?
Where's the fat one? He's the one that's made me be alone.
Bumble, grab
I'm
him.
not telling you. And
I attempt to grab this little man.
as you do so, he turns into... Sorry, I'm going to fix something on my notes real quick.
Okay.
As you attempt to do this, he turns into a bat and flies up to the top of the Christmas tree in the middle of the room. 1 second. I'm almost done with my notes.
I'm pretty certain Santa can't do that.
Santa can't do
Yeah,
it.
that ain't Santa. I've seen a lot. Well, I've seen a little bit of Santa.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I still want to punch Santa.
Okay, I didn't have it out, but I'm gonna take out my light bow, which actually just sits between my antlers.
But I'll settle for punching
And I
this
pull
guy.
it with my tail.
Great. So
Have that ready.
So before I have you roll initiative, I would the bat goes to the top of the tree and heaves it one way, and it's going to fall towards Hermie and Rudolph. Can I have both of you make dexterity saving throws
Uh-oh.
as the tree comes crashing down?
I rolled a 16.
I rolled a 12.
Hmm.
Hermie, you fail. Gabe, you succeed. So let me get some die out.
All right.
This bat just pulled a tree over. It's a strong bat.
It's a strong bat.
It's like a baseball bat.
Hermie, you take 8 bludgeoning damage as the tree crashes on top of you, and you get hit by a bunch of limbs and glass ornaments. And you take half of that as you leap out of the way.
Sorry, how much was it?
It was 8, so half was 4.
Okay.
And now all of you can roll initiative.
All right.
Nice. That's a 22.
Can you pass me that?
Yeah.
That was not a 22. Not a 22.
Yeah, I rolled a 13.
That's a 22, Batman.
Holy 22, Batman.
So I'm gonna get your scores first, and then I'll write down what these guys have. Bumble, what'd you get?
I got a 6.
Okay, Hermie, you got a 22.
Yes.
Okay. And then
I rolled a 13.
Do, 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 do.
I believe you guys still have Bardic Inspiration if you need it.
I just used it to try to avoid the tree.
Oh, no.
and you still got
I rolled a 4.
That's a tough one.
I know. I thought I would try.
What'd you roll on it?
I haven't used mine yet. But
What do you say?
What'd you roll on the Inspiration die?
A 4.
You almost had it. You needed a max, I think.
did you just get killed by a pine tree?
No, I'm not dead
Spruce
yet.
tree.
Just so everybody knows. I'm pretty close to dead, but I'm not
Spruce
dead
trees are
yet.
much more deadly than pine trees.
I got killed by a Norwegian pine.
Sorry, I'm really struggling getting
The
Mm.
tree itself didn't kill me. Those cones would, you know what I mean?
Oh, I know. Boom. 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 Boom.
What interesting music we're listening to.
It's interesting. I think it's fitting.
All right.
Rudolph sings
We have-
for Christmas.
We have everything all set up.
He likes to sing.
Hermie, you are on the top of the order. There are 2 elves in this room in the armor, like I was saying. There's the bat that you saw turn into, or the man that you saw turn into the bat that knocked the tree over.
The man who was Santa Claus, who became a man, who is now a bat,
Wait, are the elves
who is
hostile?
in the air.
They have not moved yet, so you do not know.
Okay. So there's a bat in the air
There's
right
a
now?
bat in the air.
I will try to plink at it with my short bow.
Okay.
You have a bow, too?
Yes.
Why do you want to be a dentist? You seem to be doing just fine without all that stuff.
Look, I hate my job. I want to be a dentist.
Is he going the equivalent of elf postal?
He's a good dentist.
All right. Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
I sure hope
All right.
it does.
I
So it
sure
also
hope so.
sneak attacks. I have advantage on it because it hasn't gone yet, which means I can sneak attack, which means it crits. So
That's great.
Wow.
This is an amazing character.
I love this character.
I should have picked this character.
Whoever
Although Bumble's
is
great.
flying in the air will take 13 plus 12, 25 damage.
Great.
And-
It strikes the bat pretty squarely, but like tiny bits of blood drop out, but doesn't make any noise or seem to do anything.
Okay. This tree is fairly big, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a very big tree.
Like diameter, like it's
Like the diameter of the, like the center of it?
like how big are these branches we talking about? Like was it like a 15-foot diameter tree? Like with
Like
all
with
the
the
branches and
branches?
stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, 15 to 20 all the way around.
Oh yeah.
It's a big tree.
I'm gonna bonus action hide in the boughs of this tree as it lies in the ground.
Can you attempt to hide
I'm
from
going to
everyone in the
attempt to
room?
hide. Oh my gosh. I rolled a 9.
you try to make yourself as hidden as you can.
All right. That's all I need.
All right.
I'm in this tree,
It is now
which would also probably be at least half cover, if not more.
the bat's turn.
Yep.
The bat flies to the other side of the room, right in front of the doors that you guys came in, away from Bumble, and turns back into a human and says, "Elves, shoot the glass." And they start shooting the elves on the side of the rooms. Well, they'll do that on their turn. So he does that, and then he says something in a language that none of you seem to understand.
But is it in Yeti?
Is it in Centaur?
Is it in Centaur?
And that is the end of its turn.
Wow.
And Rudolph, you are up next. So the way that you dove, you're probably 10 feet away from the man that just landed.
Okay.
And then you're also about 5 or 6 feet away from Mrs. Claus.
Can I just use an interaction, or I mean, I can use my bonus action to like look at Mrs. Claus and what glass he's talking about?
Yeah, as you look around the room, there's a lot of like ornaments and decorations. Like, it's a very festive looking room, so there's a lot of like glass ornaments and stuff everywhere, as well as glass window panes. I hit myself in the face. Glass window panes in the like around the room in general.
And Mrs. Claus looks the same.
Yeah, she is still smiling, holding the tray of cookies and looking at you. There's one cookie left on the tray.
You ate that many?
I had 5.
I'm pretty
They
upset
were
that
good.
this man just shoved a tree at my bro. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna charge him.
Great.
With my antlers.
Great.
Does a critical failure hit?
No, but can you roll on? Well, I'll roll for you on a nice fumble chart here.
Fumble chart.
Fumble chart. Fumble chart.
Dang it.
That's a critical failure hit.
Yeah, but does a nat 1 kill him? You may be strong, but did your nat 1 kill the big bad evil guy? No. Oh, okay.
Are you really that good if you can't kill the BBEG with a nat 1? Probably not.
Is your character even OP if you can't kill the
He just
if you can't kill the main evil guy by rolling a 2?
Can you roll a Can you roll for me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh no. Actually, I think I am
dies.
proficient in that. I believe that is a 19, but I can check. Yep, 19. Nope, sorry, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You feel this like sharp pain in your leg. You feel like you've like pulled like a hamstring or something from springing into action too fast, and you can only take half movement until you complete a long rest.
Okay.
Yikes.
Bummer. Do I still get my second attack?
Sure.
Sweet.
nice. Gank him.
All right, so I'm limped. I'm a limp, but I'm gonna gimp him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna gimp him. I'm gonna hit him. Oh,
Well, you're actually gonna just botch it really hard.
Does have to stand the table.
with my greatsword.
Does a 2 hit? No.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Gank him.
Gank.
That will be 13 slashing damage.
That's a gank. It's a lot of slashing damage.
And I will not move because I've probably used all my movement because I'm now lame.
Ha, I get it, because you suck. Sorry,
Well,
Gabe.
I
bye,
am
Rudolph.
as lame as when Taco Bell took the double stacked loaded nacho taco off its menu.
That was a thing?
Bro,
That sounds like death.
it was amazing. It was so they brought it back just as the loaded nacho taco for the same price. They just took out the double stacked portion,
Oh, man.
which was
Nice.
lame itself.
Yeah.
And I just want to go back to the time when I could buy a hard shell taco, hard shell, like pretty sure Locos Dorito taco in a soft shell for $1.50.
That'd be the dream.
Taco Bell.
That is a dream.
It is now one of the elves' turn. He takes a short bow that he had on his side and starts shooting. Takes a couple shots at some window panes, and glass shatters and falls to the floor. It is now difficult terrain, and if you are not wearing shoes, it also does slashing damage if you try to run across it. And that's right in front of this man.
Wait, so did it land on
It
us?
like falls on top of, well, just behind where you are.
Okay. Cool.
Bumble.
Do you think I could catch these elves and this man in a cone of cold?
It would not hit all three. You could choose one of them and that would hit. They're standing on he's down here and they're on top.
I'm going to try to
side.
cone of cold him. Can you have
Okay.
him roll a constitution saving throw?
Yes, I can.
Must
Ooh.
I also
Cone
roll a
of cold.
Constitution save?
Yes, you would.
Don't kill me.
Oh, you're doing great. You healed
okay.
a lot earlier.
I did heal a lot earlier. I
Well, that's a
fail this save.
Did you?
He passed. I mean,
Oh,
assuming he passes.
shoot.
He rolled a 16.
Oh, he barely passed. Glad that I finished that cup of noodles because...
that'd be pretty rough.
Yeah. Okay. So let me just
Oh,
roll
yeah.
4 of these.
Roll some damage.
Okay. Another good roll. That's going to be 16, so he's going
Ooh.
to take 8, and you're going to take 16.
Okay.
He seems to be he's obviously shivers and he's like,
As I
you didn't come in here to mess around.
The wink really
You may not
sells
be
it.
Santa.
The wink
but
really
you are in
sells
my
it for
way.
me.
One step closer. Awesome. Anything else on your turn, Bumble?
No, I can't really do anything else.
Great. It is now so as this is all happening, Mrs. Claus looks at Rudolph, who just attacked Santa, and looks very confused and concerned. And then she takes her cookie tray and tries to smack you across the back with it.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, man.
She
Mrs.
crossed the
Claus.
glass just to hit me with a cookie tray?
Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
Are you
This
kidding
is
me?
gonna kill me.
I
I'm
saw
gonna
that
die
roll,
by
Bruno.
cookie
Are
tray.
you actually kidding me?
I'm gonna die by cookie tray.
That's funny. That's really funny.
There's no way you die to this, right?
No, you could kill him.
He just took 60 damage, bro.
Yeah, he did. I didn't.
Oh gosh, he did. It is 3 damage.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I only have 4 left, but at least I didn't die by cookie tray.
I will not cone of cold anymore.
We're not a rip run party right now.
I'm now also being flanked.
The other elf in the room takes his turn to shoot some more glass. So now there is glass covering everywhere from about a couple steps behind where you're standing, Rudolph, all the way up to where the throne is. So it even is covering, it came down on top of the tree and everything,
Wow.
where you're hiding.
It's okay. He can't move.
Oh, I
without
know.
taking
I know I'm
reaction
pretty well
attack
hidden.
from me.
I'm a good archer, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not a dentist. Not yet,
With
anyways.
that, the man is going to look at you and show his spiked teeth and attempt to bite you.
No, rip, dude.
Vampire reindeer. Vampire reindeer.
I mean,
Brame deer.
Wait,
Alright.
this is actually very probable because if he hits, I probably die, and if I die by vampire bite, pretty sure I have vampire reindeer. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Well, this is
does,
spooky Christmas.
Dirty
in the final
20
one.
A
hits.
dirty 20 does hit.
Oh, piss.
He's dead. I don't have any way to heal him. I don't have magic.
I have one spell slot left.
I have taken over 50 damage in the last 2 fights.
Wow. This is fitting.
You
Turn
take
it up. Crank it, Bruno.
11 damage.
The frozen limped Rudolph collapses.
Blood drips from the vampire's fangs as he turns and looks at the rest of the room. Hermie, it is your turn. Gabe, I'll have you make death saves on
Sounds good.
your turn.
No one is currently engaged with this vampire.
No one anymore. No. There's Mrs. Claus and then Rudolph's body laying right next to a pile of broken glass.
And how far away from this vampire am I?
It would take half your movement to get out from underneath the tree. And, well, what's your movement speed?
My movement is 35, but my statement still stands. How far away from this vampire am I?
Honestly, that's a pretty good range for what you're at, like 35 feet away from the vampire.
Okay.
It's a good thing we have Hermie, who auto crits.
Well, only if I am an unseen attacker.
Which currently he is not. He did really bad for his stealth roll last time.
But I would not know that as a character, and so
You can
I'm
roll the hit.
going to roll the hit, and I'm not going to give myself advantage
You should not give yourself
well
advantage.
done.
because I'm assuming that from our
Props
statements.
to you.
Does a 25 hit?
Yeah, holy crap.
Let's
that does.
go.
That was critical. Very necessary.
Dang, man.
Hold on a second.
May not have been an auto crit, but it's still good to me.
Yeah, it's D6. The vampire will take 7 damage.
Oh.
And it seemed to me that he kind of knew how to dodge that bow shot. So
Yep.
I'm going to bonus action try to re-hide in this tree somewhere.
Great.
I crit. So I'm
you are
literally gone.
completely invisible.
I'm actually gone.
That's great.
Wow.
Nice.
It is now the vampire's turn. He uses his movement to... What's my movement here? Dude, yeah, he turns into... He's actually going to stare at you, Bumble, and give...
I'm glaring at him, and then I look at my fallen flashlight,
Yeah. He gives
and
like
then glare at
one
him.
that
again.
you killed.
Because you know I ain't a comrade. I'm just a flashlight.
he gives like a very warm smile. And
Well, you were useful.
he gives a very warm smile and winks at you. He's like, "Friend, where did your little elf friend go? I want to give him his Christmas present." And as he says this, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
I can't. Oh, I'm going to do so amazing at this.
Dear.
Well,
Hey, that's what you are.
it's a good thing no one can
I mean,
find me
we're-
right now. Am I right? Oh my gosh. Paul,
That
that's a good time to roll well.
is a dirty 20.
That's a good time to roll well.
You feel like a nice...
Yeah.
you feel like he's talking to you in a very, very soothing way, but all of
Yeah.
a sudden you're like, no, wait, this guy is bad.
Batman! I
That's
catch in the corner
good.
of my eye the reindeer's fallen body.
Yeah.
He remembers my singing voice and
Um,
sees my limp body on the
the
ground.
fact that you are a flashlight to him.
Then
No, he's more than that. In this second,
like a flashlight.
in this 1 second, as I try to shake off this spell,
Mhm.
I realized that he was actually the friend I was looking for the whole time.
nice.
Oh,
Nice.
Santa gave you a friend.
That's great. I think
Wholesome.
for the rest of his turn, he will just use half of. He'll walk over the broken glass very carefully, towards where his elf minion is standing, about 15 feet, towards the far edge of the room, like in between the throne and the entryway.
Okay.
That is his turn. Rudolph, please make your first save.
That is a 6,
That is
which is a fail.
a fail. One of the elves, the elf that just had that the vampire was walking towards, only sees Bumble left in the room and is going to attempt to shoot Bumble
Do it.
with short bow.
Okay.
He critically fails.
Hey.
Yo, fumble chart.
Fumble chart.
He slips onto the broken glass.
And he dies, stabbing himself in the eyes.
He, as he shoots his short bow, his for some reason the momentum really throws him off from the bow pullback and everything, and he slips and falls prone.
Onto
On
broken
glass.
glass.
What a champion.
Yo, damage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, it is Bumble's turn.
Bumble gets to see if I get my ice breath back. I do not.
Dang it.
But I am going to use my movement speed, which is 40.
Okay.
And can I get to the man himself?
Yes.
I
Using
can-
that's your full movement. Though.
Yeah. Okay. How much damage do I take from being barefoot on glass?
You use your full movement. 7
Okay.
slashing damage.
Dang.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a lot of broken glass in this room.
I'm gonna try to rake my clawed hand across
Great.
him.
Oh, come on now.
Nat 20.
Nat 20, baby.
Excellent. Please roll damage.
That's
Is
a
this-
crit.
Are we doing the fun crits? Or
Yes,
we doing
absolutely.
Oh, we've been doing fun crits the whole time.
Oh, I don't know because I haven't gotten one
About
until
time.
just
I've been
now.
getting crits the whole
balls
time,
that's
Paul.
rolling.
Crits are good.
Oh, please. Okay. All right. 12. 22. 26 damage.
That is enough. Wait, is it?
26.
It is not enough to kill him, but
No.
he is very, very badly.
Yeah,
wounded.
so I just rake my
It's
claws
okay. Hermes
across his chest.
hidden.
All right.
I
Crit's
hope.
coming.
And
How dare you lay your hands on my friend!
Mrs. Claus's.
It's me, anime voice actor Paul.
Nice.
I can't wait for the moment where this fight ends and the abominable snowman tries to do a medicine check on Rudolph the Red-Nosed
Oh, don't worry.
Reindeer.
I'm
Hey, I
actually
have a-
just
I have
going
a
to
positive
use
wisdom.
dentistry to bring you back to life.
Here, let me pull your teeth out and then we'll come back.
Mrs. Claus uses all of her movement to walk across the broken
How much
glass.
damage does she? Oh, she's in shoes.
And she is in shoes. Actually, that's a good point. And attempts to hit you with her cookie tray.
Okay, she could try.
Death by cookie tray. Death by cookie tray.
13.
13 barely hits.
Oh, my
Death
god.
by cookie tray.
If she can do 19 damage, that'd be impressive.
She's rolling a D4.
How do you have so much life?
I never took damage though because no one hits me.
Yep.
I
You
suppose.
take
I tanked.
3 damage.
I'm fine.
The other elf from across the room aims his short bow at you, Mr. Bumble,
Mm-hmm.
and crits.
Oh, no.
Oh no, you might actually kick
That's
it
fine.
here.
It's what just it's a short bow. It's a D6.
Yeah, it is
So-
D6.
And he rolled minimum damage.
Nice.
So 3 plus 6, you take 9 more damage.
That's fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, you'd have been at 5. You'd have been at 1 if you did max. Or
Yeah.
no, 2.
It is
yeah,
now
you're
Hermes'
fine.
turn.
You're fine.
Yeah.
So I would like to mosey on up to this vampire with my short bow. And
Well, no,
Am
you
I
would've
an
done
unseen
14
attacker
damage.
and have advantage?
What do you mean mosey on up? Are you coming
I'm
out
just
of your
in my
hiding?
tree. No,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not leaving my hiding place. I
Then
just
yes.
I just mean in the figurative
You're
sense.
in the tree?
I'm
Then yes.
moseying up with my arrow. I'm an unseen attacker?
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's an auto crit, isn't it?
Holy piss. Is it an auto crit? It's not an auto crit.
An unseen attacker? No, it's not.
Still
You're
has-
right.
Unseen attacker just gets advantage. However, I am not hitting. Does a 10 hit?
Absolutely not. No.
Yeah, so that's my turn.
That's a bummer.
That's
Actually, I mean, I'll bonus action rehide.
Okay.
But, and
ooh, thunder.
roll a 15.
You think you're hidden?
Me too.
After your turn, the vampire is going to attempt to bite Bumble.
Try me.
For
To hit?
no, not 4. It is a 21.
Okay, that hits. We didn't save Christmas.
We can do
No,
it.
we're gonna save Christmas.
No, we have
I
one more
just I
shot.
hate that I rolled a 3 and a 4
Yep.
on my advantage.
That's
I
That
should
hurts
have.
a lot.
I wish I.
9 piercing damage plus
Yeah, I'm dead.
No, you're not dead. Don't say that.
Bumble's down.
7 necrotic damage.
Don't say that. You're not. You're fine.
Bumble's down.
Bumble
Bumble falls.
Bumble falls and bounces.
And
Dude, it's actually like storming out right
It
now?
is.
Yeah.
It's a big rough storm. Let's hope we don't lose power before this episode ends.
What
Yeah,
up?
that'd be rough.
I would be actually real sad.
Christmas
I mean-
storm
We could redo.
in Duluth?
An hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, but we wouldn't lose Christmas.
We don't know. We don't say
That-
where we're from.
is the vampire's turn.
I'm
It
kidding.
moves
You're
to
okay,
Rudolph.
Gabe.
Rudolph, for your second save.
All right. Nat 1 is death. Nat 20 is up. Let's go. That is a nat 20. I don't know how you play that, whether it's
That's
2
probably just
saves
2.
or up at 1, but
Wait, so did you have any positive death saves?
no.
So you have 2 successes then.
Amazing.
Nice.
Elf turn, that's standing closest to the vampire. Let me see if he sees you. He does not see you. So he's like, "Are they all gone? Oh no." Bumble, can you make your first death save?
Yeah, I can roll a die. 6.
It's okay. You're rolling nat 20.
Mrs.
next.
Claus attempts to see you.
Mrs. Claus will see you now.
Sorry. So it's a 12. It's just a flat 12. What did you roll for your stealth?
A 15.
Okay, she does not see you.
Okay. Great.
Second elf attempting to look for you. Also does not see you.
I love it.
It's pretty sweet.
I'm gonna see if the vampire sees you. He does see you, and he uses his movement to walk across the glass to you in the tree.
Did he not already take a turn though?
He may or may not have what is called
Legendary
an
actions.
action in between
Hello, Discover
turns.
here to explain our
Thank you,
cashback
Discover.
match. We match all of the cashback
You were
earned
discovered.
next year.
So you, thank you, Discover. for
You're
that
about
one.
to get match backed right now.
Learn more at
and
discover.com/match.
he like smiles really wide with his teeth and attempts to bite you in the tree
Okay.
for another 21 to hit.
It does hit. Yeah, that's the end of Christmas.
You just die?
I have 4 HP.
He does
Wow.
3
Wow. We were so close. Wait.
3 piercing damage plus
Oh.
Mm,
And the amount.
As necrotic damage.
doesn't matter.
and a lot as necrotic damage. You are all
Incapacitated.
incapacitated. And as this happens, Christmas, the gray Christmas spreads across the entire world. And Rudolph, you get to lead the sleigh, but as a memoryless, it's like the most unsatisfying thing you've ever done, because you know that, well, you're undead, first
Here's
of all.
the important question.
Yeah.
Does my nose still glow?
No.
I called it. I said this last session. if I become a vampire reindeer and have to lead the sleigh on a foggy night, how am I supposed to do it when my nose doesn't glow?
Well,
You merely adopted the fog.
And
I was born.
and Christmas as we know it has ended. Sorry, all you good boys and girls out there on the podcast.
I hate that Elliot
You
wished
got
for
more
this
than
to
coal
happen.
coming. to
You get more than
tonight.
coal coming this Christmas.
Be careful who comes down your.
I
That's
hate-
all. That's all we have. None of you got the presents you wished for.
Elliot got
I got
every
my
present he
friend.
wished for.
I realized
That
in
you
the
did
end,
get your friend.
I realized
Honestly-
in the end that I got a friend.
I made an abominable snowman happy, so that's the true meaning of Christmas, right there.
Elliot wished for a player character
You
to
made me
die,
die
and all of us
berserking.
died.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wished that into existence for sure.
I hate this.
Hey, Bruno, how come you didn't just fudge die? I'm kidding. I feel we didn't even save Christmas, guys.
So alternate ending.
Alternate ending. So we're gonna play the last 2 minutes of that fight out again. Levi, can you attack with advantage, please? Because you were the vampire did not see you while looking on his turn.
Great.
I think I'm
Does
gonna
a
die
24
anyway,
hit?
but that's
A 24 does hit.
Yes,
wow.
that means it auto
I'll put
crits.
some music.
Can you roll damage?
I can roll damage. It does 9 plus 12, 21 damage. Do it.
Does what?
Does 21 damage do it?
Holy cow.
It does. He limps back and is like,
oh my goodness.
"Not my Christmas. Why?" And as he perishes, Mrs. Claus seems to come to. Color starts to burst from where this vampire slowly turns into dust, and the brightness and cheeriness seems to fill the space again. This burst of joy also brings you back into consciousness, Bumble, and Rudolph,
Wow. I don't even have to roll. That's amazing.
and
Wow.
from one of the bats that was sitting in the back of the room, kind of fluttering around in circles, turns back into the real Santa.
Nice.
Santa was a
Whoa.
bat.
Santa.
Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas, everyone.
Santa, you just attacked us.
That was not me. That was somebody who broke his way into my keep and almost ruined Christmas for everyone.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a good thing in this alternate reality. We succeeded.
He gives you full tuition to
Do you guys just
dentistry
get chills?
Whoa. Oh.
full tuition to dentistry school. You, Paul, he says that you, Bumble, can see Rudolph whenever you want up here at the North Pole, as well as gives you, like, a ring, a small ring on it, that only he whispers to you, "This contains a powerful magic word that will make anyone be your friend."
Hold up. This Santa, not better.
We fight the
And-
real Santa
and
because he's also evil.
I
And
accept
then we all die.
And he turns to you, Rudolph. He's like,
He gives you full tuition, but he doesn't give you time off.
and from Rudolph,
Oh,
and
you
from
know
what
I'm
I've heard-
working only one day a week, right?
and Rudolph, from what I've heard,
They can't
my
lay us off.
my lead reindeer Slasher has gone missing, or perhaps worse. Can you lead my sleigh tonight?
I don't know if I can. You see, I only have 2 little spike antlers. And all the cool reindeer have more.
He waves his hand, and you grow the biggest antlers that anyone's ever
Have you seen Open Season 2? In the very beginning where Elliot has the gigantic rat.
Yes. That
That's
is
you, and your-
100%.
And your nose is just glowing.
I'm ready.
Dude, you
All
should
right.
get that checked out.
And that's that is saved Christmas.
Saved Christmas is almost not as almost
Can we
not
go
better.
back to the real world? I want to know what this vampire had plans with after all the children in the world became vampires.
Is this going to be that movie like Afterlife or whatever where everyone's a vampire and they have to farm humans?
Well, thank you guys so much. That is what I prepared for our Christmas one-shot campaign.
All right.
Wow.
Well,
Well, thank you everyone for listening. It was a little bit longer than last week's, but it was the epic and disheartening conclusion of our Christmas one-shot adventure. Thank you everyone for hanging out with us. If you liked this, I might throw something up on Spotify where I can ask the questions like, do you guys like this? Do you guys not? Do you want more D&D content? If you're on YouTube, please leave us a comment. Also, go to our Reddit subreddit. We have r/Lake City Variety. Throw up any questions you have about the campaign, and we'll do our best to answer them, or we can even just talk about it later. We didn't have a Patreon bonus episode this week. Neither did we last week. But if you go on our Patreon, it's $1 a month. Gets you access to 19, I believe, past episodes. Those are all out there, and you can listen to them as many times as you want after the
That's
$1
right.
buy-in. And
45
we will have
times? 85 times?
at this point, we'll have up there a holiday Christmas card from the crew at Lake City Variety.
Whoop, whoop.
So thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Bruno, thank you so much for DMing for us.
I hope you guys had fun. It was a real roller coaster
Yeah.
there at the end.
Quite a bit.
It was a
Quite
little
a bit.
rough from the end. Gabe, thank you so much for joining for
Absolutely.
your second ever episode. We hope to have you back a couple more times in the future if you're able and willing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Elliot, thank you for wishing us to all die. We all hate you, and we're glad that you're dead again.
Well, we don't hate Elliot, but
No, we don't hate him. He's a good friend.
but he did wish for
He did his one
us
Christmas.
to die,
His one Christmas wish was for everyone.
and I rolled a 3 and a 4.
Yeah.
That was his wish right there.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for listening. We'll be back with our regular form of content next week with a bonus episode as well next week. So thank you so much for watching, for listening. We'll be back next week. I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas. Woo. Lake City Variety is a product of us with our intro and outro written by Mia. You can give her a follow on Instagram at Mia_art_1391. Thank you for listening to the show. We'll be back next week.
Just three guys who are sitting on a couch and they're recording a podcast.